There were not 5 people in the Ministries of Foreign Affairs of the European Union who knew anything substantial about the complexities of Yugoslavia. So everything they did was wrong. They were totally ignorant about the complexities, the histories, the structures, the economies and all that, and how it worked together. The solution, of course, was to put in, again, already at that time, pumping weapons. And who did the West pump in weapons to? To those who had been with Hitler and Mussolini, the Croats, the Bosnian Muslims, and the Kosovo Albanians. All had good relations with the Western fascists. Serbs were the one who paid the price, fled to Norway. They were the ones who were slaughtered in Jasenovac, together with Jews and Gypsies. And we didn't side with those because we said Serbs are the bad guys. And why are the Serbs the bad guys? Because they were the small Russians, the wrong Christians, the Orthodox, whom we can't, in the Protestant world, can't trust. And then they had a dictator, his name was Slobodan Milosevic. And when we got rid of him, everything will be fine in Yugoslavia. As stupid a theory as the one says that without Mohammed Farah Aidid in Somalia, everything will be fine in Somalia. Without Saddam Hussein in Iraq, everything will be fine in Iraq. Without Gaddafi in Libya, everything will be fine in Libya. This obsession with focusing on the top leader and think if we get rid of him, everything will be fine. And so they invented the idea, for instance, that Slobodan Milosevic, whom I met, that he had a genocide going on the Albanian people. Clinton went up and said, in Milosevic, we have a new Hitler in Europe. And in the moment you say Hitler, you can get people to believe anything because it's so complex that nobody understands anything. In 1999, as we know, NATO bombed the hell out of the place in order to get a second Albanian state in Europe. Very unusual. Namely Kosovo as an independent state, which of course is the cradle of Serbia, and they wouldn't accept that as an independent state. And when the bombing started by NATO in Kosovo and Serbia, people ran down to Macedonia. 800,000 disappeared into that. And the West tried to tell us, those of us who were there knew it was one big lie, tried to tell us that the 800,000 people had run from Milosevic's ethnic cleansing. Whereas it happened a few days after NATO's bombing had started. Did we ever pay compensation? Did we ever say we apologize for what we did? Strong people, decent people are able to say, I'm sorry. But low-level people, less intelligent, less mature people, always think that they always do everything right. And that's a dangerous philosophy for the rest of the world, particularly when you have too many guns in your hands.